Hello there, very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. We are coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studios here in Colombo. Bringing you the news, I'm Tharush Kumar Singh. Let's start off with taking a look at your headlines this afternoon.
Second generator of the Norachole power plant restored. Power disrupted in several parts of the island. The OIC of the Ichan Colombo police and a constable arrested. Former Navy Commander Admiral Vasanta Karanagoda arrived at the CID to provide a statement. Pakistan restricts its airspace indefinitely, forcing airlines to take costly and time-consuming detours.
Taking a look at your lead story this afternoon, the general public in Sri Lanka is facing many difficulties due to a disruption in the supply of electricity since last afternoon.
The reason behind this disruption is a technical issue in generator number 2 of the Norachole coal power plant. The Ministry of Power and Renewable Energy says that it has taken all necessary action to provide an undisrupted supply of electricity despite this issue. Minister Ravi Karunanayake added that action has commenced to restore power to the second generator. This breakdown has caused the loss of 270 megawatts to the national grid. Spokesperson to the Ministry of Power and Renewable Energy, Sulakshana Jayawardena, said it is now a challenge to meet the electricity demand of the country. It must be noted that 78% of Sri Lanka's electricity requirement is provided by the Norachole coal power plant.
ඇමතිලා හැමදාම කියනවා දීර්ඝ කාලීන කෙටි කාලීන මධ්‍ය කාලීන විසඳුම් ගේනවා කියලා. හැබැයි හැමදාම තප්පුලනවා විතරයි කිසිම විසඳුමක් මේ වෙනුවෙන් ලැබිලා නැහැ. නමුත් ජනතාව පීඩාවටපත් වෙලා ඉන්නවා. අද විදුලි බලය නැතුව දැන් ඊයේත් නැහැ අදත් නැහැ. දැන් හෙට ලැබෙනවද කියලා මේකුත් නැහැ. වෙළඳ ව්‍යාපාර කරා ගන්න බැරි වෙලා තියෙනවා. මේ වෙන ස්වයං රැකියා කරන අයට ස්වයං රැකියා කරා ගන්න බැරි වෙලා තියෙනවා. පුදුම කරුමයක් මේ රටේ ජනතාවට විඳින්න වෙලා තියෙනවා.
On a similar note, many areas are experiencing a power outage as a result of a technical fault on the 122 kilowatt supply cable running from Aturugiriya to the Kolonnava substation. According to the media spokesperson of the Ministry of Power and Renewable Energy, Sulakshana Jayawardena, the malfunction occurred at around 8:15 this morning. Therefore, power supply to several areas in Ampara, Kurunegala, Nuwara and other areas has been disrupted due to this malfunction. However, it has been revealed that there is no connection between this incident and the malfunctioning generator number 2 of the Norachole coal power plant.
Now, the third reading of the budget will be held tomorrow. Following the views expressed by UNP MP Rizak Rahman and State Minister J.C. Aluwatwala in Parliament.
Kakirawa is the second main city in the Anuradhapura district. The city will not be in a dilapidated state if it was built right. It is not developed because only a small sum of money has been allocated to this. Therefore, I make a request to rebuild this city. We are hoping to provide the resources needed for this from the resources given to the Ministry of Local Government and Provincial Councils this year.
Now, former Navy Commander Admiral Vasanta Karanagoda arrived at the CID today for a third time to provide a statement on the abduction and forced disappearance of 11 youth.
The police media unit said the former Navy commander arrived at the Criminal Investigations Department at around 9 a.m. An investigation is currently underway with regard to the court case filed in relation to the abduction and forced disappearance of 11 youth from Colombo using a white van in 2008. On the 7th of this month, the Supreme Court issued an order preventing the arrest of the former Navy commander. However, the Supreme Court ordered the former Navy commander to provide statements to the CID over this matter. Accordingly, on the 11th of this month, former Navy Commander Admiral Vasanta Karanagoda arrived at the CID to provide a statement as well. 6 people, including 2 lieutenant commanders who were arrested over the abduction and forced disappearance of 11 youth in 2008, were further remanded until the 28th of March.
Taking a look at more of your headline-making news this afternoon, the OIC of the Ichan Colombo police and a constable of the same police station were arrested for treasure hunting.
On Sunday morning, the Vaunia Anti-Vice unit arrested 5 people for excavating for treasure. The police media unit said the OIC, IP Subhash Kumar and Constable Visul Nilantha were arrested for aiding in the crime. The suspects will be produced in court today.
It is reported that there are several rackets taking place in the reserve near the Mahavali River in the Kinya Kantale.
The residents allege that the timber racket is mainly carried out in this area. The residents point out that over 20 acres of the reserve has been destroyed as a result of this. The residents further allege that treasure hunting is also taking place in this area. Our correspondent also stated that the area is used as a disposal ground for the dead carcasses of cows.
Now, Akmimana, Nivitipitigoda, Amukotua and Bilana areas experienced a tornado as a result of the incessant rains last evening.
The tornado occurred at around 4:30 last evening. Our correspondent stated that over 10 houses were destroyed as a result of this. This is the manner in which tornado had caused severe damages to the Samurdhi Bank in Bilana.
15 people sustained injuries in an accident in Dehigahalanda, Ambalangoda.
Our correspondent stated that the accident occurred when an SLTB bus, which was stopped along the Mathura-Kathragama main road, was hit by a private bus. The injured were a group of students and a teacher from a girls' school who were on an educational tour. The people who sustained injuries were taken to the District General Hospital for treatment. Police stated that the accident has occurred due to the careless driving of the private bus driver. 2 people were injured in an accident that took place in Hinguragoda, Polonnaruwa. This incident took place when a motorbike which was travelling from Hinguragoda to Min area collided with a van which was flying from the opposite direction. The injured were taken into the Polonnaruwa General Hospital.
Still in local news, a group of people staged a protest in the Goldface Green to voice their objection over the disposal of garbage in Putlam.
We told them to stop this earlier, but they did not stop. Our correspondent stated that the protesters are going to the Presidential Secretariat to hand over an epistle.